So today I'm going to show you a service call where obviously there's something wrong and it's not just the equipment, because it's not always the equipment. You can hook your gauges up, you can check with your meter, all kinds of different stuff and try to figure out what's wrong with it, but it's outside of the unit and it's the ductwork. So today I'm going to show you using my Ductulator what I found. We're outside at the unit. This is the outdoor section and we've got 155 on the suction and we've got 375 on the head. Now, I actually got a recovery tank and recovered about a pound out of this because I thought it's overcharged. Obviously, it's overcharged. It's about 85 degrees outside. This is a 4-ton unit and I need at least, on my Ductulator for a 4-ton unit, we'll line 0.05 up with 1600, okay? And I'm going to show you what that gets us. All right, we're going to line 0.05 up with 1600. See that right there, 0.05? We need 18-inch round duct diameter, a little over 18-inch. Let's go in and show you what's going on. Typically, I'm going to run, depending on indoor and outdoor ambient conditions, around 125 and then about 325, 350. Look what's happening. Up and down, up and down. This thing is moving like it's going crazy. Look at this. Back up, back down. That's the TXV. Okay, that's what's causing that. Our metering devices. I'm going to show you what's going on with this job. Liquid line's not warm and the vapor line is nice and cool. It's not always the unit, it is sometimes the ductwork because it's a bad install. I got my tape measure here and I measured my ductwork and my ductwork's 9 by 24. And for a 4-ton unit, I can tell you that's definitely not what we need, okay? So what's happening is we don't have enough airflow. And I checked the vents in the house and almost none of the vents are blowing. And I'm like, why don't I have any airflow? It's got to be frozen up. Well, if it was frozen up, the suction pressure would be really low because our evaporator, we're measuring our evaporator pressure, which is our indoor coil during the cooling. And this is straight AC, so it's not a heat pump, straight air conditioner with a gas furnace for the heating. So I'm going to show you with the Ductulator the size of the ductwork and how much CFM we can push. This is a 4-ton unit, 48,000 BTU, so I should have 1600 CFM. And I'm going to show you exactly what size the duct is and how much CFM this duct will handle. This right here is the indoor part. This is the supply trunk. And this right here is the indoor coil. All right, you can see that indoor coil there. But what we see here is, this is the length of the coil. Transition goes up, kind of closes off, hits that hard 90 there, and then you have this size duct, which is 9 by 24. We need to take a look at the Ductulator and check this out because we don't have a lot of air to any of the supply vents. All right, so down here I've lined up my 9 with about 24 inches for my rectangular duct dimension. I go up here and it tells me at 0.05 I'm going to carry 900 CFM. That's almost half. And it says about 15-inch ductwork is what we've got. So we need at least 18 on this. We're not able to carry the CFM. This problem has to do with the ductwork, not the unit. So I would initially think it's overcharged. When I got here, the head pressure was 400, the suction pressure was 165. I've let the unit run and it's going back and forth, which you would think would be a restriction, right? Well, it's not a restriction with the refrigeration. It's not a TXV or an orifice or a filter dryer, which I checked across the filter dryer just to make sure. It's the ductwork. The reason I'm doing this video is because there's a lot of jobs out there that are installed improperly. In fact, 90% of the jobs that are installed in the US are installed improperly. It's because people are not taking the time to do the job correctly. They're just trying to get it done as fast as possible. And they're what I call a fly-by-night. And we are not fly-by-night where I work. We make sure that we think of the quality first, and we want our jobs to represent our company, and we want our company to be represented well. We want referral rates that are really high. I want customers to know who the best is and who to refer their neighbors to, so that we get more jobs. So definitely think of not only just the unit being the problem. Also check the ductwork. Check the vents, make sure all the vents are open. Check the dampers if there's dampers. Make sure the zoning panel's set up correctly if you have a zone system. And definitely don't forget, I'll keep you cool if you let me. This is Tad reminding you, it's not always the unit. It could be the ductwork. Also, check out my playlist, HVAC Tips for Technicians, if you want more videos like this. And definitely, if you want to support me, join my channel.